Let's talk about a huge shift that's happening right now in business education. I mean, if you've ever been stuck in a clunky online group project, you know the feeling of total chaos. But what if you could take a team of 3 specialized AIs, put them all on one platform, and turn all that chaos into crystal clear clarity? Well, let's dive in and see how it works.
This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? If you've ever been in one of those high-stakes group projects, you know this feeling. It's like having a million tabs open, not just on your browser, but in your brain. Everyone's doing great work, but it's all disconnected. And trying to stitch it all together, well, it's a complete nightmare.
So, let's really set the scene here. Picture this. You're in an online MBA class, and you get hit with this massive case study about a global supply chain disruption. We're talking profits are on the line, company reputations are at stake, and your team. You're all scattered across different time zones. The pressure is on. So where do you even start?
And that really gets to the heart of the problem. We can call it the MBA tech overload, because that old way of working, juggling a dozen different apps and platforms, it isn't just a little clunky. It's fundamentally broken.
I mean, when you put the two side by side, the difference is just night and day. The old way is this total mess of disconnected tools. You've got insights scattered everywhere. You're constantly losing context. But the new way? It's all about one single unified canvas. Everything happens in real time, visuals pop up instantly, and the whole team stays perfectly in sync.
So, the big question is, how do we get to this new way? Well, you do it by assembling a dream team. But, and this is the cool part, this isn't a team of people. It's a team of highly specialized AI models, each with its own unique talent, and they've come together to completely change the game.
Okay, so meet the team. First up, you've got OpenAI's O1. Think of it as the brainstorming strategist. Its superpower, breaking down incredibly complex problems, step by logical step. Then you have Claude 3.5 Sonnet, the ethical orchestrator, who brings in all the crucial nuance and cultural context. And finally, rounding out the team is DeepSeek R1, the computational powerhouse, just built for pure, blazing fast math.
So let's zoom in on our strategist O1. This model is built from the ground up for reasoning. You can ask it about, say, a 10% tariff increase, and it won't just spit out an answer. No, it literally shows its work, simulating a logical chain of thought, so you can follow every single step. It's absolutely perfect for that kind of complex scenario planning.
And next up, we have Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which is basically the team's conscience. While O1 is busy mapping out the most profitable strategy, Claude is right there alongside it, evaluating the plan for any ESG risks or negative stakeholder impacts. It's what stops the team from getting that dangerous tunnel vision where profit is the only thing that matters.
And a big reason Claude is so good at this is its absolutely massive 200,000 token context window. So what does that actually mean? It means it can basically read and analyze a 300-page book in one go. It can absorb every single detail, every bit of nuance without ever losing the plot.
And completing our trio is DeepSeek R1. This is the raw engine of the group, the computational workhorse. It's a powerhouse that was designed for pretty much one thing, solving mathematical problems at incredible speeds. When you need to crunch the numbers for financial models or optimize logistics, this is the specialist you call on.
And don't for a second think that efficiency means less powerful, because you'd be wrong. DeepSeek R1's performance on tough math tasks actually matches and sometimes even beats other top-tier models. So what you're getting is elite-level computation with amazing speed, which makes it the perfect engine for this team. Okay, so we've got this incredible AI dream team, but how do you get them to actually work together without just falling back into that same old digital chaos? Well, that's where the real hero of our story comes in, the platform that unites them all.
And that platform is Jeda.ai. You can think of it as the world's first generative visual AI workspace. And here's the real game changer. It's not just another text box. It's an AI-powered digital whiteboard where the outputs from all 3 of these models can be seen, tweaked, and worked on instantly, all side by side.
All right, theory is great, but let's see how this thing actually works. We're going to go back to that stressful supply chain case study and watch how this AI team tackles it, all on that one unified canvas. The whole workflow is just seamless. Students just upload the case data. Instantly, O1 starts running forecasts, while at the same time, Claude is flagging ethical risks. And, simultaneously, R1 is optimizing all the math for the logistics.
And the final step? All of it converges into one dynamic visual, like a fully interactive Gantt chart. This, right here, is where the real magic happens. All of those abstract outputs from the AIs are instantly transformed into useful business tools. So all-in-one step-by-step reasoning doesn't just stay as a wall of text, it becomes a mind map that you can actually edit. Claude's ethical analysis turns into a flowchart, and R1's hard numbers, they're rendered as interactive charts. It's this incredible leap from raw data to actionable intelligence. So as you can probably imagine, a tool this powerful doesn't just change how you do one assignment. It has the potential to fundamentally rewrite the entire playbook for business education. We're talking about a change that impacts everything from how we collaborate to how students are even graded. I mean, take assessment, for example. All of a sudden, grading can be so much more holistic and even automated. You can have DeepSeek R1 score all the quantitative parts of an assignment, have O1 evaluate the depth of the strategic reasoning, and then have Claude provide nuanced, story-like feedback on the whole argument. You get a much richer, more complete picture of a student's real performance.
And believe me, this is just the beginning. Right now, we're seeing text and visual outputs, but pretty soon, these models are going to integrate vision inputs, letting students just upload charts and slides for the AI to analyze directly. The future is fully multimodal, where your AI collaborators can see, hear, and reason right alongside you. Okay, but what about the obvious problems, right? What about AI making stuff up or the crazy high costs? This system was actually designed with all that in mind. Hallucinations are kept to a minimum because the models are constantly cross-verifying each other's work. The high cost of a premium model like O1 is balanced out by the incredible efficiency of R1, and smart caching keeps the whole thing feeling snappy, with responses under 2 seconds. And this final thought really just ties everything together perfectly. This isn't about just plugging in 3 different AIs and hoping for the best. It's about creating a totally new kind of workspace, a place where reasoning, ethics, and raw computation can all merge into clear, visual, and truly actionable insights.
And at the end of the day, that's why all of this really matters. The goal was never just to build some cool new tech. It's about empowering the next generation of business leaders. It's about giving them the tools to be more collaborative in their work, way more rigorous with their data, and much more grounded in their ethical decisions.
Which leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on. When you have an AI team that can handle the heavy lifting of reasoning, ethics, and computation, what does that mean for the human leader? The role has to evolve, right? Is it about asking better questions? Is it about becoming the ultimate orchestrator of these incredibly powerful tools? That is the new strategic challenge for the leaders of tomorrow.